This is the CheckDown. No fluff. No filters. Just football.
Welcome to another episode of the CheckDown. I'm your host, Smitty. And with the AFC and the NFC Championship game concluded, we have set the stage for the Super Bowl. And teams will be fighting for the playoffs, fighting for the ultimate Lombardi trophy in 2 weeks. But obviously we have the offseason, we have the coaching carousel, we got a lot of things going on. We're going to get into it soon. But, hey, man, what's good with you, Dre?
Hey man, what's good? I'm happy to be here. Happy to talk some ball again, man.
You want to tell the people how you was wrong yesterday? You know what I mean? With who supposed to be your DC, and then you end up getting Denard Wilson.
Well, wait a minute. I did say that Connor reported that he was one of the three people, and his name was actually second on the list. He was the second choice behind Leonard. I don't know what happened with Jim Leonard. It is what it is. But I mean, Denard Wilson, a good coordinator, man. We'll be straight. Be all right.
You don't sound as confident as you did when you were talking about Jim Leonard, though.
Oh, no, I'm definitely confident. I'm good.
I guess. Everybody want, some of the Eagles, treads, you know what I mean? So it's all good.
Yeah, my bad. What's up, fella?
What's good? What's good, certified?
Ain't none. Handling a little business. I was trying to hurry up and get home, so bear with me.
No problem. Well, obviously, the AFC Championship game yesterday between the Patriots and the Broncos, very underwhelming. We had a 10-7 victory. I mean, the statistical breakdown from that game, do we have to get into it? Yes, we do. So you had Drake May come out 10 for 21, 86 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He also had 10 carries for 65 yards. What y'all think, man? Did Drake May perform the way you guys pictured in his first AFC Championship game? Was it bad, good, and different? Y'all tell me.
Well, for me, he did pretty much. He's gonna one of the top three defenses in the league. You know what I'm saying? And I for one expected him to use his legs a lot sooner than what he actually did. I was thinking he was going to be close to about 100 yards receiving. You know what I'm saying? So it panned out the way that I expected.
I feel like we kind of talked about this beforehand, right? And like the weather was kind of going to play a big factor in the game. That it's probably not going to be a high scoring game. I feel like Drake May did what he needed to do to win the football game. I mean, it's a team game at the end of the day. The team did what they needed to do. And he has the opportunity to get to the Super Bowl. So, I mean, he has the opportunity to win the Super Bowl. Excuse me. He's already there, but he has the opportunity to win the Super Bowl. So I can't be disappointed in Drake May. I can only be disappointed in him if he was like Brock Purdy sitting on the couch when he had a chance to be in the Super Bowl. Or Jalen Hurts.
But the narrative isn't the same though, because if Jalen Hurts had that stat line, I'm sure he'd be getting slandered today. I'm sure it wouldn't be he did whatever it takes to win. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact. So let's just leave Jalen Hurts out of it because we're not gonna be even and we're not gonna keep it real. So let's just keep him out.
We're gonna have to talk about Jalen Hurts a little bit later, man.
We don't have to talk about anything.
With all this news that keep coming out, it's becoming unavoidable at this point.
It's not unavoidable. You want a narrative, and I don't push narrative, so
I don't know if that's a narrative though at this point. Like if everybody's turning the job down, like
So it couldn't be the head coach. It couldn't be him, huh? It couldn't be that they don't want to work with Sirianni. It got to be the quarterback. That's what it got to be. That's what I'm talking about being unreal, Dre.
okay,
That's what I'm about being
if that,
unreal.
I mean, I do think we've talked about it, right? It's the Stoutland thing, but I think at this point you kind of got to get rid of Stoutland. Go
No,
ahead
you
and fire.
don't. You get rid of the best offensive line coach in football for an OC.
Yeah, yep.
I don't know where they do that at.
If all these people are turning the job down because he's the run game coordinator and O line coach, and they want their own guy, there has to be a reason for it. There's not like 5 or 6 people that are all just gonna say, "Nah, you know that."
Well,
I'm not gonna
technically
take the
speaking, I
job.
read a report today that we've only offered one coach the opportunity to be the OC. So until he come off the board, I'm gonna just stay where I'm at and be quiet.
Well, who is it?
Brian Daboll.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I'm not getting.
He's not off the table. He's not off the table.
I don't know.
Definitely not off the table.
We're gonna have to continue to monitor that one.
He not just trust me. He's not off the table. I mean, that's the only person we've actually offered the OC job to so far. We never even like I told you before, we never interviewed Mike McDaniel. So I mean that didn't materialize into an interview. We did Declan Doyle. We did do that one. But from what I'm being told, like he think he has an opportunity next year in the next cycle, staying under Ben Johnson to be a head coach. He believes his best opportunity to go out and do that is to learn some more under Ben Johnson, which I respect, because like you're not coming here to some offensive mind who's gonna make you better. I mean, let's be real. Sirianni, he understands the game of football, but he doesn't have no innovative offense, that's gonna make OCs and stuff like that get better and better opportunities. So I can understand where people stand in a sense, but like the Jeff Stoutland thing, if they were asking maybe at a different point, you know what I mean? But he feels like he just came off a season where he produced as the run game coordinator a 2,000-yard rusher, something we never had. You know what I mean? I if I was him, I would stand on the same 2 feet. Like I did something y'all haven't been able to do without me doing it. So now you want me to give it up to somebody else? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Even like the dudes that's asking to get him removed, like what's your best running game? What's your best rushing? Like some of you have y'all had the production? You know what I mean? And then if you're losing them as an offensive line coach, have y'all had the production in the offensive line that you would have with Jeff Stoutland?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering. Like, can you name the guys around the league that would come in and give us the same type of production as Jeff Stoutland?
What's the issue with Stoutland? What's the issue? Because I agree, he's a great O-line coach. I don't think he has bad run concepts. So what's the issue with Stoutland? Why is that turning people off? Is there something more going on there with Stoutland and maybe some people? I just think they want the
voice out the room, bro. I think they want to be able to say, hey, all the voices in the room that's game planning and going into this, outside of what you're doing with the O-line and blocking, can't, you know what I mean? It's us. Like I told you last week, bro, if you telling somebody they got full autonomy, then you can't say, well, you got full autonomy except for the run game. You know what I mean? Like you can't get down to like, oh, well, you got everything under control but the run game. Nah, they want the run game too. So I understand where they're coming from. So like I think that should be more of a selling point instead of getting all these dudes in the room and then they finding out they stuck with Stoutland. You know what I mean? That should be up front, in my opinion. But I honestly think, to be honest, it's probably Nick Sirianni more than anything. I don't think a lot of people want to tie their sailboat to Nick, man.
That's what I've been hearing from the Eagles fans that I spoke to today, i.e. Philly and T Smith. They basically say the same thing Smitty said. Like he's um talking to guys that he's worked with before, and they're a little skeptical about aligning themselves with him, especially around the league. Some people feel like his seat might be heating up a little bit. I don't understand why he won a Super Bowl last year, but T Smith didn't say it, but Philly was like, a lot of these guys, uh, most of these guys aren't OCs. A good number of them are, but if you become the OC and things go left, now that's on your resume. So it was like, um, I don't know. The word that I'm in is motherfuckers trying to. They don't really want to stand that close to Sirianni right now.
I mean, I know why though. I mean, the last two OCs, we had 4 OCs. 2 of them got completely canned because it didn't go right. You know what I mean? They didn't get an opportunity to grow. They didn't get an opportunity to, and I hate that image on the team because when you taking a guy like a position coach, when you taking a lesser type of talent and you telling him you're asking him, you're giving him the opportunity to be your OC, nobody wants to sign up for 1 year. Nobody wants to sign up for I might be gone in a few months. People want the opportunity to grow with a team. People want the opportunity to build inside the organization. You can't build like that if you feel like if I mess up, I'm gone. So then it's like, dang, do I really want to tie myself to Sirianni, which the team already has expectations to go back to a Super Bowl at probably next year? Obviously, they had it for this year. They're going to probably have it next year. So then you get an OC that come in that don't do the job. Just like you said, that's on your resume. You got fired.
Yeah, I've been hearing some folks say, I don't think it's Jalen, dog. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless if you feel he has limitations or what you feel those limitations are, he's shown the ability to run multiple offenses. Now, is he putting up like pre-man numbers? No, he's not. But the team is winning, and they have a loaded roster on offense. So I'm not, I know it's fun to, do the Jalen jokes and shit, but I don't think that it's Jalen. I after stepping back and, thinking and looking at the situation, I think it's more so the situation and half the situation to have Sirianni.
Yeah, I think the Sirianni and the Stoutland shit all play a part. You know what I mean? It's all a part. You obviously don't want somebody to answer somebody else. I mean, you're gonna have like Stoutland gonna be there, so you got to answer to what he got going on. Then you got to answer to Sirianni. You got to run up. No, I'm not coming in for that. It's a premium situation, but it's also a easy exit, easy firing.
Do you think that there's a chance you guys just end up promoting from within?
I don't know who we have to promote, bro. Like, just being honest, the buddy from Bowling Green.
Why not just make Stoutland your OC?
He don't want to be an OC.
Is that everything? Oh.
I mean, we offered him the OC the year we hired Brian Johnson. He didn't want it.
Yeah, I just learned that you guys are y'all fortunate.
I guess he don't want that responsibility at his age, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but I don't know. At some point, it's like, okay, you want to continue to be the run game coordinator. So you're hindering our chance of bringing in an offensive coordinator, but you don't want to do the job yourself. Now, you can't play both sides. You had to pick one or the other, you good brother. Not you. I'm talking about him.
Yeah, I know. I don't even.
Like, yeah.
What's his potential at OC? To be honest,
but that's what I'm saying. Like I just feel like you can't tie the organization's hands behind their back by saying, "Hey, I'm not going to give up this title, but I also am not going to take the promotion, so you don't have to worry about bringing somebody in." Hey, it just don't make sense to me, man.
What it is, JMIK?
J Mick, we did it. J Mick, we did it.
Yeah, we
Nah,
did it.
nah, man, ain't
Huh?
no we. It's
We
I.
did it.
What
Nah, but it's good to celebrate a victory Monday, man.
brother?
Like, and I got a narrative in 2 weeks that I'm gonna push if the game go the right way. So I'm gonna wait till then.
Listen, man, it feels so good to be back in the Super Bowl, man. We like 2 years ahead of schedule and everything, and
I don't know about you.
shout out to the Bills, for pissing down their pants, and giving us an opportunity to take back what's rightfully ours. You know what I'm saying? Go past go.
Nah,
Oh,
but
so you
it's
done joined the team now, huh, sir? We done did it,
Huh?
huh? We
Listen,
did
man,
it, huh?
I'm used. Yeah, we did. I'm used to dealing with winners, dog. Okay.
Fact. Hey, we did it, man. We made it to the Super Bowl.
I know, man. I know, man. We
Mm.
we we about to nail the coffin in that Bills franchise. That window. We about to nail it shut.
So
Okay?
I remember when Matt Patricia was our OC and Joe Judge was our quarterback coach, and look at us now.
Listen, bro. I remember back when Bledsoe got hurt and we had to rely on this guy named Thomas Brady. The next thing you
Man,
know, history was made. Hallelujah.
amen.
so, so this is what the next 2 weeks gonna be like, huh?
This
Hey,
is
we made it, Jay Nick.
completely
We in
nasty.
there.
Yeah, this nasty behavior, man.
It's gonna be like,
I would never do this to you, J Mick. I would let you, you know what I mean? Last year you let me enjoy mine. I'm gonna let you enjoy yours, bro. You know what I mean? These some nasty
Exactly.
individuals, man.
man.
Nasty individuals.
Hold on, Smitty. Are you just going to congratulate J Mick like with me and Dre standing right here? Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. Congratulations to
that's
my dog. You know what I mean? He did the unthinkable.
wow,
Um,
wow,
Wrestling certified.
wow.
hey, congratulations. Listen, you know what? Congratulations to all the bandwagon fans that jumped on the, after the wins. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
I appreciate it, good brother. I appreciate it. I'll take that congratulations.
You know, Jamie, you remember I told you, like, the bad thing about, winning or being in it is you gain a lot of bandwagon. You remember we had that conversation?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it
See,
is.
you gain two in your personal area. You ain't even have to go outside the realm. You found them right here at the show. God.
Nah, but there's a lot of haters on that little Twitter timeline of mine. There's a lot of haters saying a lot of stuff. And I mean, I don't
They
normally
always
do the
hate, man.
bookmark route, but I'm going that route for the next 2 weeks, man. So, but yeah,
They always take the time to be haters in situations where they ain't gotta hate. You know what I mean? Just congratulate, man. You ain't gotta always be on the negative side of the spectrum. Let people enjoy their wins.
I mean, but what
Yeah,
I
man,
would
let
say
us
is, I mean,
enjoy
like
this Super
Patriots
Bowl.
ain't make me no money, but the Seahawks Rams game, boy, I made a good piece of change on that game. So, and a shout out to them boys for that, man, because there was a lot of touchdowns scored in that game yesterday, man.
Hey, that's the game. That's really the game to talk about. You know, our game was boring. You know, we just went out there and we leaned on them
It's so
physically.
nasty.
Yeah,
This
it's
is so
nasty
nasty.
work, man.
This is
I
The
mean, I
Auburn
enjoy getting
quarterback,
it.
the Auburn quarterback did what Auburn quarterbacks do and lose. It was amazing.
I mean, I
But
just
but
don't know why so many people expected so much out of Sted. A dude that had not played, and I'm gonna be real with the people, man. Like,
Oh, that shit
I don't
on
think he
Buddy,
played.
man.
I mean, I don't think he played that bad for a dude that doesn't play normally. Like,
Man, that goofy head coach blew that, man.
yeah, I mean, like Sean Payton blew the game, in my
yeah,
personal opinion. But I mean,
but
like,
go ahead,
Stidham
man.
and me didn't. I mean, Stidham had 2 bad plays. And I mean, like he wasn't particularly accurate in the game, but when you don't play every week, that's just what you're gonna get. So
So for me, I didn't necessarily think that our game was boring. You understand what I'm saying? I just felt like my team showed some resolve. Okay, going up against the number one seed, and this showed reminiscences of the previous regime. Back when we used to say the Patriots way. You understand what I'm saying? Like we stood there in the fire. Okay, we stood tall, and at the end of the day, we was the one left standing. All right, go pass go.
Yeah, that's
This is
crazy.
nasty. I didn't expect this level of nastiness. I didn't.
Yeah, see, you ain't been in the Twitch spaces today. That's why. I mean,
Oh,
I fully expected it.
I avoid the messiness. I'm sorry.
No, I'm talking about in gridiron, man. I'm talking about gridiron bullies. I mean, what I mean, like he was doing the same thing. So I was expecting this.
Oh yeah, if I see certified in the space, I avoid the space.
Oh, damn.
Listen, brother. Wait till
I
you
know.
see
I
my
know he in
Abby,
there
brother.
being messy. He in there. He either being in there being nasty, or he being certified, which is still him being nasty. So
Listen, wait till you see my Abby, brother. Okay,
I mean,
I, I change I change it to the face of the league. All right.
the only sad thing is, like, yeah, you get to the Super Bowl, but it's the realization that there's one more game left in the season, and
I
that's
know,
it, man.
bro.
It's kind of, I mean, it's great that we made it there, but it's kind of like, damn, it's just one more game, and that's it. And man, we have a months of just mock drafts and free agency talk and all that, so it's kind of like, yeah.
I don't know, man. With all of these coaching changes, OC changes, and everything, I just feel like it's going to be a lot of news for us to digest. And
That's true.
I'm excited, man. I think this is going to be a really busy off season.
Yeah, I mean, like with the league being so open this year, like just from the Seattle, New England matchup in the Super Bowl, like the league was open this year, and I think I don't see how things really change in the next year, man. Like I just think the league in both conferences is going to be pretty open. It's to me, it's whoever's going to build a team the right way in all season, whether it be through free agency or the draft. And that's just kind of the way I see it. So
well, we can get into the second game, man. It wasn't much sparks from that one, but this one,
man, it
we
was
got the
like
Rams versus the Seahawks. Seahawks win 31-27.
that game was lit like a
I
Christmas
just
tree.
want to say before we, I just want to
And
say before we start, everybody that called me a casual or said I was a hater or I didn't know what I was talking about when I said that the Los Angeles Rams defense was overrated and y'all overrated Jared Verse. The linebackers is mid. The secondary is barbecue chicken. You owe me an apology.
I mean, Certified did say that though. And
You sit because you still sound like a hater.
See, we got to start all this inner fighting. Okay, me and JMIK talked about this earlier. We squash things. All right. So you got to stop fighting me, brother. Is one voice. It's the Patriots way. All right. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. Go
One
pass go.
sound, one band. Huh? One sound, one band. Go past
Thank you. But no, man, I just feel like, you know, the the Rams, they in a situation because it's like Stafford got one more year on his deal. He gonna be 38 next year. Okay. Um, he haven't shown any. I don't think he's shown any signs of slowing down, but he did not look like he did in the regular season. He looked better. Well, he did yesterday, but against Chicago, where he didn't even throw a touchdown, and against Carolina, where he could have had like four, they dropped two, and then Puka they dropped two, and Puka broke up one that was caught on top of the one that he threw. Stafford kind of looked like he kind of fizzled out a little bit. He the narrative about him playing in the cold, in my opinion, is something that's real. That's one thing. Sean McVay has not developed a quarterback. Period. He's had two. He's had three quarterbacks drafted in the top 3, Jared Verse, Baker Mayfield, and now Matthew Stafford. He has not been able to develop a
Golf,
quarterback that he drafted.
golf.
What did I say? I said Jared Verse. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared Goff. That's one. The quarterback situation. Then two, Kobe Turner and Byron Young both come up for a contract this year. They are 1 and 2 as far as their best players on defense. So um, this team is about all of that cap space that they've been ranting and raving about. This team is about to get very expensive very fast.
Well, look, I mean, I think we can look at that a little more in the off season. But about this game, though,
Oh, okay, my
um,
bad.
no, you good. But with the game, I feel like
Nah, cut their ass, sir. Put their ass on blast, sir. Motherfuckers lost. They
Yeah, and
are
I
in the
was
off
hoping that
season. They are in the off season. They off season
yeah,
started yesterday when they
yeah.
lost.
I heard
it's
they chartered a flight to Cancun, straight from Seattle.
yeah,
Shit, they
Brock
should have
Purdy
went back. They
also.
should have went back to LA and got some work in because never mind. I ain't gonna break it up.
But
I really
I
wanted
mean,
to go to the
Devontae
Super Bowl
Adams might
to
need to.
3 times.
look, I hated the Rams offense in the beginning of this game. Maybe I'm the only one. I don't know. But I don't even think it was Stafford. I think it was the play caller. I did not like the play caller.
I
You
mean, but I
came
said on the show
out
on
happy early, like you were super aggressive throwing the ball or trying to throw the ball downfield. You go 3-and-out, and then the Seahawks get the ball. You got that bomb to Shaheed, 51 yards, something like that, right? And you had a sloppy missed tackle right after that. It's just, and you can't have that like in a playoff game. You can't start a football game that way. There's two things you need to be able to do in the playoffs. It's play defense and run the football. And for some reason, McVay, it seemed like at the beginning of the game at least, forgot how to run the football.
I mean, but the funny thing is, you mentioned that. I said that on Saturday on the show. I said that McVay don't run the ball enough. Like I said that. Like I said, like they got the running backs to do it, but for some weird reason he gets away from the run. And then I just think when you get in these playoffs, like sometimes you got to control the game. And it's not because you're the lesser team, but I mean sometimes you got to control time of possession, and sometimes you just got to instill your will on the other team. And I think the Rams could have did that yesterday, but like you said, they got away from the run, started to become pass happy, and then you got what you got. So I don't know.
They didn't even get to the run, JMIK. That's my
Breaking
biggest
news.
issue.
Breaking news. Mike Kafka has officially signed with the Lions as an assistant offensive staff role.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought they got the OC already anyway. So
yeah. So he like what? Probably an assistant.
Like, what is taking the Bills and the Raiders and these other 4 teams so long to hire a head coach, man? It's taking them a long time. It feel like.
Well, the Browns don't really got nobody interested. Sure.
I mean, they might as well just hire Schwartz and just be done with it, man.
I swear, I swear to you, if the Browns hire Todd Monken and he takes that job instead of coming to New York, I'm probably gonna come out on here and crash out.
And
Why you care about the New York Football Giants so much, Dre? Are you a 2-teamer?
At the end of the day, hey, first of all, by the way, because I'm rewatching the game yesterday, right? And at the bottom, it does say LaFleur is interviewing for that Cardinals job. So he has a second in-person interview coming up for the Cardinals job.
Oh,
so
man.
I think he's probably gonna be the one to get that job.
I would love to see LaFleur as a head coach. I definitely want to see that twice a year.
No, you don't.
No, okay.
But I mean, well, go ahead.
Now go ahead.
Not good.
He was already talking, man. Go ahead, man.
Well, I was saying, getting back to the game, I think that stuck out early. It's just they weren't willing to run the football, and I think when they did start to run the football, the offense started getting going. But he had some mistakes throughout the game, and they were the team that made them the mistakes in the game. It was a pretty evenly played football game outside of a couple of key swings in the game.
I think yeah, there was a few swings that they missed on. I think the game though, like obviously that punt, I think that punt fumble like probably turned the game on the head. At that point,
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
I kind of charged it up to them losing at that point, and I told my son that when he fumbled it, so that might be ball game. He kept coming back like it's still a good game. It's still a good game. I'm like, it's a good game, but they can't find a way to get back in the game. They need to force a turnover, and like sadly, you know what I mean. But Sam Darnold wasn't giving it up. Sam Darnold was not turning that ball over and getting the opportunity to get back in the game on his dollar, his penny. And the old Sam in that moment, because that drive where they had the punt, Sam Darnold was like turned into Sam, seeing ghost Sam. He almost had reverted back to the Jet Sam. And then they fumbled, he got some life, he started playing better, and then from that point on, I mean, JSN went crazy in the first half. I think he had like 111 and a touchdown come out the first half. Kenneth Walker had 2 good drives. I do like how they adjusted in the second half to slow the run down, though. You know what I mean? They were able to slow down the run, but you just couldn't stop the pass. It was like Certified had already told people that secondary was food, man. It was just every opportunity they had to throw the ball where they wanted to throw the ball, it was easy pickings. They were just going down the field, you know what I mean, and they were capitalizing on every drive. And it seemed like every time you thought the Rams had a chance to get back in it, the Seahawks took the life out of it, you know what I mean, took the life out of the stadium, you know. And it's kind of surprising because I assumed, you know what I mean, in those moments like that, we would see Sam Darnold. You know what I mean? We would see what he was made of. And I think to a lot of people's surprise, he played really well. He played really well in those moments, even when the game was close, even when he knew on that fourth, you know, that last drive where he knew he had to make some plays. He didn't just go out there and do some craziness and put the ball in harm's way. And now you're looking at, you know, the team having the ball with a lot of time left. They did a really good job of managing the game, and when they got close, they did an even better job of, you know, just making sure they stayed disciplined and stayed to the game plan and came out of there with a win.
Yeah. No, I mean the punt was definitely one of those plays, like one of those shifting plays in the game. But I think even just the start, that having that 3 and out early in the game, and then right after the 3 and out, right? I think it was the next play or the very next play after that one was it was third down. My fault. I had it down in my notes. So third down, it was a 51-yard bomb to Shaheed. That right there applied pressure early too, especially because you're the home team.
The 50-yard bomb?
Yeah, that to Shaheed on their first possession, like that set the tone for the rest of the game right there to me. Because even like after that, you have the Rams that they try to answer, but they stall out, and they have to kick a field goal, right? So 7-3, then the Seahawks get a field goal, make it 10-3 because of the hold. And even at that point, it's like the Rams make it 6-10, and then there's a point where the Seahawks offense completely stalled. They completely wasted a possession. I don't know if y'all remember that, but it was like the botch snap, then there was the big sack, and it just felt like that possession was a throwaway. They punt, the Rams finally get up, they take the lead, and it looks like they might hold on. You have some drops from the Seahawks. Looks like they're gonna hold on going in the half, but then you have the big touchdown to JSN. That puts you up 17-13 going in the half. So like you said, every time it felt like the Rams were building some kind of momentum, they got hit right back every time.
To me, it was another drive in there where they tried to, I guess, isolate a Mecca Buka in coverage. 2 back-to-back plays, one to Devontae Adams, one to Puka. I really thought that turned it on the head too. Cause I think that's another drive. I think they had the opportunity to take the lead back.
I mean, but that game should have been worse than what it was, because if Woolen doesn't have that taunting penalty, they don't get that touchdown. And the game is because like if you didn't watch that game and you saw they only won by 3 or 4 points, you would have thought the game was a lot closer than what it was. But like, to me, I mean, the Seahawks dominated that game to me. Like,
I think in that moment, JMIK, yeah, I agree with you. Like, if he don't get that, the game get out of hand.
Yeah, and it's just like, but that's the thing about Seattle. When you play Seattle, like, you got to be able to throttle down they running attack, man. Like when they're running their offense. Like, if Seattle can run the ball and then run the play action off of it, like, it's just gonna be a long day for you. And like, the Rams did not, and this is the reason why I picked the Seahawks, because I didn't think that I just didn't think that the Rams had the defense to hold them in check in terms of their running game, even though they really only had K9. Like, they activated like another guy, I forgot his name. They activated him.
Number 36. I don't know his name either.
Yeah, I think it started with an H or whatever, but he was on the field here and there. But like, K9 was pretty much doing whatever he wanted to do, whether in the run game or the pass game. And I mean, that just that allowed them to do a lot of things in the passing game. And like Certified said, we all know the Rams secondary not that good. Everybody knew that the whole season. So I mean, I wasn't surprised. The stats that Darnold put up. I was surprised how he looked, because he looked really good doing that. And then just speaking on Stafford, to me, Stafford peaked at like week 12. Ever since week 12, I'm just not sure. Like, he hasn't really quite looked the same. Like, and I mean, granted, he had a good game yesterday, but like through the duration of the season from week 13 to now, like, he's had a lot of, I don't want to say below average, but a lot of average games. I just think that the Rams peaked from week 1 to 11. And everybody know this league is about peaking at the right time. I don't think they peaked at the right time.
I think it was that, and I feel like people kind of got a better understanding of their defense and what they was trying to do. I don't feel like that there was. I think they had like 2 sacks, and they flushed them out of the pocket like 3 times. But I don't feel like Sam Darnold was ever under any real pressure. And I don't.
You know what's funny, sir? I said that yesterday too when I was watching the game. I'm like, damn, they really not getting pressure. And then when they thought the pressure was coming, he play action them and stutter step them. Like,
Yeah.
it was kind of
and then it was like they wasn't getting any pressure with the front 4. So then that meant they had to bring 5. The secondary is already barbecue chicken. It just opened up. I feel like they weren't able to make him uncomfortable. I ain't trying to look ahead, but I just don't see Rabel going into that game after 2 weeks and not figuring out how to separate him from the offense and put everything on his shoulders.
I mean, that's what we're gonna do, though. That's the thing. It's like, and I've seen a timeline about how we're gonna get killed, but like, we don't
Get
let
killed, but
yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I get it. We play to the circumstance. Like, I think people don't understand. Like, and I think a lot of people that watch football ain't never played football in bad conditions. And it's just like, sometimes, like, this is not a beauty contest. Sometimes you got to get in and get out with the win. It don't matter how you win. And I just think people fall into this thing where they want to win pretty. And in the playoffs, it don't matter. Like, you just win how you can win. And face it, like 2 out of the 3 Patriot games have been in bad weather, like sleet and rain last week, freezing rain, and then this week, second half it snowed. And I'm not going to take nothing away from the Broncos defense because I thought they could have been had, but that defense that I watched in that Bills game was not that same defense that my team had to play against yesterday. I don't care what nobody say. That it couldn't have been the same defense because we weren't able to run the ball, weren't able to throw it, and we just weren't throwing it on PS2. We were throwing a number of the other like that defense categorically played a lot better than they did against the Bills. And so I give them a lot of credit, man, because like my offense is the second scoring offense in the league, and they only really gave up 3 points because the touchdown was due to Stidham. I mean, Stidham turned over the ball around the 20-yard line, so we got the ball inside the red zone to start off with. So I can't, like, you know, when a team turn over the ball and another team get it in the red zone already, I mean, it's kind of hard to prevent that team from scoring. So I'll give the defense bail on that. I mean, so it's like realistically, they only really gave up 3 points. I mean, like their defense played well. But yeah, I mean, to think that the weather conditions are going to be perfect and we're not going to put up points on that Seahawks defense, I just don't think that's realistic. Like I think I think the offense will play better. But to what Certified said, I think this game comes down to, can we pressure Sam Darnold? And throughout the playoffs, we've been able to. I heard last week that the Broncos got the number 1, you know, offensive line in terms of pass protection. I mean, I ain't see that yesterday. I mean, like, we was bullying them.
But that comes with also Bo Nix being able to escape early before the pressure get there. All that stuff play a part. I know people want to put them stats out there, like, and I hate that because nobody's saying like how many times he broke the pocket early before the pass. You know what I mean? Like, people put those stats out there, Mick, and act like the quarterback was just standing still the whole time. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, they good at pass protection, but yesterday you seen it. It was plenty of times where Jarrett Stidham could have avoided pressure by just using his feet, and he didn't.
I mean, but there was a lot of times where, I mean, Milton Williams was getting quick pressure too, though. I mean, like their interior line play was just not as good as I thought it was, because I mean, Barmore was eating all day, Milton Williams like Tonga was eating all day. So like, yeah, like one thing I will say about the Broncos O-line, like their tackles are really good. Like they got really good tackles, but the interior, I think, got a little bit of, you know, like I think it's got overhyped. I'll say it like that. They got overhyped, but yeah, like what Surf said, going into this game, like Vrabel got 2 weeks to plan for it. Like we, like I've watched us play Sam Darnold enough. I know if you get pressure on Sam Darnold, it gets him flustered. And that's just what you're gonna have to do in the passing game to beat the Seahawks. I think that's, to me right now, until I watch more film on the Seahawks, that's the game plan. Like if you get pressure on Sam Darnold, you'll probably be successful. If you don't, he's gonna cut you up. And I just think that's probably what it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of stole most of my point. Not stolen, but I was going to say a lot of the same things you said as far as the bad weather. I mean, we've talked about that multiple times, right? And I do think I've heard a lot of people, like you said, not accounting for that when you're talking about the Patriots offense and how it's just different when you're playing in better conditions. So, I expect your offense to show up, or our offense, excuse me. I expect our offense to show up and perform, but that Seahawks defense is going to be legit too. We got a lot of time to talk about that. That's going to be fun to talk about. That's going to be a fun one. I ain't even really started thinking about your matchup yet, though.
Yeah, I mean, like it's 2 weeks, man. Like I mean, like you can dissect these, like the games that happened yesterday for a week and just other like coaching stuff for a week. Because I mean, like a week to talk about this game is probably gonna be enough.
Well, I mean, we got the Shrine Bowl tomorrow. You got the Senior Bowl on Saturday.
Yeah, and they're doing the measurements for the Senior Bowl today. So, like,
you
like,
said they doing the what?
I mean, measurements for like the quarter, like the quarterback height, and they're probably doing like the running back, weight and height as well. So I mean, like I think they do like the measurements on Monday and Tuesday. I think the practices start on Wednesday. which is always, I mean, for me, the Senior Bowl and the Shrine Bowl, like I love watching the practices because it gives you, like it's cool to see these kids and playing college football, but I feel like I mean the drills that they do, the one-on-ones and like some of the team drills, like it just gives you kind of some insight into like these guys are going against other guys that are going to be drafted high, and so it just gives you the insight like how do these kids compete. I mean, to me, it's not all about you just winning one rep, and because I think some people last year got into that whole thing with like the offensive lineman from Oregon at not the Redskins but the Commanders drafted. He got beat by old boy from Marshall like real bad in the rep. I mean, but then during the year, like the dude played like the tackle played really well, and like the edge rusher for the Ravens, I mean, he played all right, but. And so, like, that's what I just got to urge people. Like, just because you lose one rep badly, that don't make you a bad player. Like that. That's just football. Like, you're not going to win every rep.
And not just that, JMIK. Like these 101s ain't real life situations because you got all of the space in the world to go left or right. You don't have all the space in the world to go left or right. You might run into your old man if you go left. You might run into the guard if you go right. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You might get chipped by the tight end if you go left. You might get chipped by the running back if you go left. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I agree with you. Folks was putting way too much stock in these one-on-ones. Like I get it. You want to see somebody, show how much if they got some dog in them. You know what I'm saying? You want to see them get off the line and all that other stuff, but it's not going to be one-on-one on Sunday. It's going to be your unit versus their unit.
That's true. Like to me, it's not the rep. To me, it's if you get beat on a rep, whether you're the D lineman or a corner or a wide receiver, if you get beat on the first rep, how do you come back on the next rep? That's what I want to see. Like, what is your compete level at? Like, that's what I want to see. Like, and if it, say you get 2 or 3 bad reps in a row and then you just kind of, you kind of shut down, then to me that could be a potential issue when you do get drafted and you do get in these games. Like I said, you're not going to win every rep, playing in a real game. So like you have to have that compete level to, to want to come back against the same guy and try to win that next rep.
There's gonna be some good guys that we get to highlight here in a few days from what their performance. Obviously, playoffs and stuff ran into the situation of us being able to pop in, and obviously we got guys here we got one guy here still in the playoffs.
That's how it was last year, though, man. We had one team in the Super Bowl. We got the same situation again this year.
JMIK not a Patriots fan no more and certified neither.
No, when he said we move as a unit, so when he said one, he was talking about all of us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the Trinity. Yeah, like the Trinity. Yeah.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
You can't have
Jamie,
one without the other.
You allowed this. I can't believe you allowed this, Jamie.
I'm not allowing anything. I'm just not gonna fight it. That's all because they're not Patriot fans. I really gotta fight it.
See that wasn't nice.
That was hurtful. That was hurtful because I am. You know what? You're right. I'm not a Patriot fan. I'm a Patriot sympathizer.
I'm a fan. Okay. All right. My Drake May shirt is on the way.
The nastiest person here is Dre though.
Why? I can't be a Patriot sympathizer.
I mean, Dre, you did influence me to join Go Pack Go. No.
First of all, I'm younger than you. Somebody younger than you cannot influence you to do it.
Well, that just goes to show how strong your devil magic is.
I don't know. I don't nothing to do with devil over here.
You literally beat this man at 2 Super Bowls, and now you want to be a fan? Nasty word.
Wow. Why is he now? It's
sympathizer.
Why you bringing up that old shit, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like we trying to move on, right?
My mic was muted. I thought my mic was muted.
My God. Oh, okay. All right.
That's still new compared to your last Super Bowl, though.
It's still new compared to your last Super Bowl, though. I might want to hear that.
I
Now,
know.
listen. I do have the power to send you back down to the fourth floor. Okay,
Mm.
don't forget that.
Look,
All right.
I can go up to the 18th floor on you, sir. We got
Oh
to
my
do this every
God. Oh
time.
my God. Then why you always gotta go to college, man? You go to the
Uh,
unprofessional sports, the amateur sports.
hey, man. It's roll tide. Roll tide and Giants, man. You ain't gonna see one without the other. Not over here.
Well, congratulations, JMIK. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it, man.
I appreciate it, good brother.
I'm not talking
Like
to
my
any of you
shit,
other niggas.
but
I'm talking to
like,
any of you.
you
I'm not
niggas
gonna play
ain't
along with that shit. Fuck you niggas. The Giants are
That's
bottom of the
crazy.
barrel. So until they get back, you get no
No, we're
congratulations.
definitely not bottom of the barrel.
And then certified, you had your opportunity to be in this situation, nigga. Chill.
Huh?
All you had to do was handle your business against that one team. I ain't gonna say
What's
their
that?
name, but
Um,
now
I
they in the
mean,
Black
damn Super
Jam,
Bowl. Now they in the Super Bowl. God damn it.
well, listen.
that Black Jam
it-
on Brock Purdy.
I say this though, because of my other team, we won't have a repeat champ. So, you know, everybody, you're welcome.
Hey man, one guy to look out for at the Senior Bowl is my guy TK, Tim Keenan. Probably the best nose tackle in the draft. If not, he's one of the best nose tackles in the draft. Uh, I think he might make some noise, man. So y'all watch out for Tim Keenan this week.
Um. So hey, look, comment. This is what I need y'all to do, man. It's 144 people in here. Look, leave a comment, and if you have any of the guys that's gonna be in like the Shrine Bowl or something like that, that you want us to look into, comment and let us know, man. We're gonna be deep diving into some of these takes once the Super Bowl really takes off and gets over with. Obviously, next week we're gonna get a chance to preview some of these guys. So y'all let us know any of the players that stand out to y'all that y'all think might need an extra dive. You know what I mean? They don't have to be a top 5 pick. You know, they could be a back end pick where you think this guy can make an impact. Leave us a comment. Let us know, man, who you want to see on the screen. Cause we're gonna get into
You
it.
know
We're
what,
gonna get into
Smitty?
some of this stuff.
Better yet, I'm gonna make a post on the check down page and do a poll. Um, I put up, I guess, the top 3 picks and then do a other. So if you guys want to participate and interact, comment on the post, let us know who you want us to do some film on, and we'll get that to y'all as soon as we can.
Right. Hey, but
Yeah, man, we're
I
gonna break
mean,
that down.
you know what's crazy though? Like, cause I was talking about y'all OC job, right? But it's still at the end of the day an OC job. Like y'all will be all right. The Bills getting that same type of treatment, and the Browns getting that same type of treatment right now for head coaching candidates. Right? You had Philip Rivers pull out for the first time in his life to that.
Yo, you're a wild boy, man.
Hey Dre, is you cool?
That was wild.
Even though he stole the joke, still.
I did feel that. I did feel it. I saw that. Yeah, I just read it
I
on
seen the post. That's
the
why when you said it, I was like,
timeline. Hey man,
he did
he
pull
made
out
it a
though.
hot
Kind of
line.
crap.
Made it a hot song. Mike Casper
I
to the
don't know.
Lions.
He did. I would like to hear explanation though. I would like
I
to hear
mean,
explanation of why was it.
yeah, but the thing is, I know people look at it as bad, like it's bad, but sometimes you got to understand, like, sometimes these teams are letting these guys know that they're not going to get the job. And so instead of just staying in until the candidates announced that they pull out, they pull their name out the hat because they know they're not going to get the job.
Why
So I
not
mean,
just
And I don't
hire
think
the
that was.
guy?
I don't think that was the case for him.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's the case for
Or
him. I'm just saying like just what I mean, just from a 10,000 feet above perspective. Sometimes that happens where they know they ain't getting the job, so they're just gonna put their name out because they're like, what's the point?
Yeah,
or it
yeah.
could be one of those situations where they're doing that their homeboy is solid. You know what I'm saying? Like he has said that he wanted to get into coaching. Now he knows what to prepare for next time he goes into one of those rooms.
And you never know. Like they could hire Brian Daboll and they could name Phillip Rivers the OC. He just put out the head coaching position. That don't mean that he won't be on the staff once they hire a coach. I mean, because a lot of these teams, I mean, like that's the other thing people don't understand too. Some people don't know. It's like you'll interview a whole bunch of guys, and sometimes you're giving them a head coaching, interview, but you have no intention of hiring them for that position.
All
They
right,
might
so this is
hire
what he
you-
said. He said he enjoyed the opportunity interviewing with Buffalo, but head coaching in the NFL just isn't the right time for him and his family. So basically, what we said on Saturday, he's waiting for his son to graduate, and he's gonna throw his name back in the punch.
So I mean, he's probably gonna be looking next year, the year after, pretty much.
Yeah, his son graduate this year, go to college. He probably back in the swing of things this next cycle.
Yeah.
He
But
might be
yeah, I
over
mean,
there working with Bryce Young and the Panthers sooner than later, man. I
but
think
yeah,
his
but I mean,
son.
like some of these dudes are definitely like pulling out because they don't want the job. I'm not saying that's the case of Phillip Rivers, but like some of these dudes are just like, nah, I'm good on it. Like I mean, you meet with the GM and stuff, and you just don't like the vibe, and you just like, nah, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, he came out and said he liked the experience, but he said he just don't feel like probably time, bro. Especially if you're trying to like make sure your son get through the senior year. That's everybody here been a senior year. It's time consuming.
And I mean, being a head coach, man, like that's a lot of work that you got a lot of hours every day you got to put in.
Yeah, you ain't got enough to spread between your son and the grown people you coaching. And he probably just want to, he been there. As we've seen, he been there 4 years. He took him through the whole process. It would be kind of crazy right now to be like, hey, you on your own.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. You can't do that to your son, especially not as a senior. But so, what do we think the Bills do? Do we think they give it to Daboll and hire maybe Webb as the OC because of the connection between him and Josh Allen? Apparently, they're best friends or whatever.
I mean, I've heard that, but I've also like 50% of Bills fans want that, and the other 50 want Clint Kubiak. So I would prefer
Did Clint say he's staying?
Yeah, I mean, I prefer Clint to stay the hell out of Buffalo, man. I don't need Clint.
I heard the Seahawks went on the full court press this morning to make sure he stayed in the building.
I mean, that they could try. I mean, my only thing about Clint is just like the issue is if he really want to be a head coach, though. That's the issue. And the other problem, you look at others like Slowick. Slowick had that his like CJ's rookie year where everybody loved him, and then the next year things went back down to earth, and then all of a sudden he wasn't a candidate no more. So I mean, like, it's a slippery slope, man. Like, when it's your opportunity to take a job, sometimes you got to take it, even though you might not be ready.
Can I ask a
What
question?
about Davis Webb?
Oh, I said Joe Webb, then I meant Davis Webb, but real quick about what you said. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn, my bad.
Is Davis Webb in contention for that job though? I mean,
Yeah,
I see Jordan Schultz was talking about it, like saying like he pretty much
I mean, from all reports, it's between Daboll and him. Like, if you look at the Vegas odds, who the Bills' next coach, I think Daboll's like plus 130 and Webb is plus 150. So the information that Vegas has, it's a pretty close race between the two of them.
Do you think they make Webb the OC?
I mean, they're talking about making Webb the head coach right now. Like, that's a possibility. But I think a more reasonable thing is for Daboll to be the head coach and Webb to be the OC.
Oh, now I remember what I was going to ask. Because you said, like, if a guy wants to be a head coach, nowadays in the NFL, right, for the most part, unless we're talking about a CEO type, we talk about these head coaches like they have a certain side of the ball anyway, and their coordinator is allowed to do whatever basically on the other side of the ball, right?
Yep.
If you pay theoretically, a Kubiak, the same amount of money you're paying Mike McDonald, and you do give them like 50-50 say.
And who did they just give a raise to? Didn't somebody just get a raise? Didn't they just give somebody a raise to make sure they stayed in the building?
For what team?
Obviously it's a team that didn't want their person to leave. I can't remember who it was though.
Well, I mean, teams do that all the time, but I don't think anybody's ever done it to where they've made like co-head coaches, basically. Because unless you have a CEO like a Harbaugh that's gonna oversee the whole team, 9 times out of 10, your guy is gonna have more focus on one side of the ball anyway, right? So
was it the Packers?
Two high-level guys like that, why not?
I forgot who team it is, but
somebody just got a raise, bro, and they gave him a raise to make sure he stayed in the building. God darn it, who was it? It wasn't the Rams, was it?
Well, no, I mean the Rams season
they didn't
just
get nobody a raise.
Yeah, the season just ended, so they couldn't have done nothing like that.
Damn, who was it? I gotta look it up now.
But why you look that up? Like, do you see what I'm saying though? Like, what's stopping you from just staying with the Seahawks and basically being the head coach of the offense? And you just have all say over the offense. McDonald has all say over the defense. Y'all getting paid the same amount of money.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea. Like, especially
Jaguars.
You sure? Because the OC is interviewing for jobs.
Grant Udinski. They gave him a pay bump.
Yeah, but he pulled out the Browns job though. But I think he still got his name in for the Raiders job though.
Yeah, I mean, but that might be a situation where it's like, okay, I really, really want the Raiders job. If I get that one, I'm leaving. If not, I'll stay.
Because I mean, like the Browns shit, I don't like. Some people try to lay that on the feet of Shador. I don't think it's Shador, man. I think it's the ownership. I think it's the front office, and I think it's the fact that Deshaun Watson contract. That cap hit is just crazy. Like, and I think a lot of coaches.
He's only interviewing for the Bills job.
Oh, and Udinski.
Yeah.
So yes,
but he pulled out of the Bills job too, didn't he?
No, I'm looking at it right now. This is 35 minutes ago. Says it looks like Grant Udinski impressed the Bills in his interview. A lot of people around the organization said it's between him and Dayball who could land. Then I go to the comments and I don't know who this is, but it says, I'm going to be honest, after talking to the Bills, they don't want to drag out this head coaching situation too much longer. They've attempted to wait on Kubiak, hoping that his season would have come into an end. But now with his season going into another 2 weeks, it's possible that they make their decision soon.
Mm-hmm.
That's nasty if you that's nasty.
I mean, look, that Kubiak offense, man. Like I love that offense. It's so fun.
I mean, like he's going to get 2 wide receivers open.
Yes.
I mean, and I mean that's why I don't want him nowhere near Buffalo.
Yeah, it's like they have a great understanding of just the space on the field and where they are, like on the field in that offense. I feel like they make you really defend every part of the field. It's really fun to watch. But Kenneth Walker makes it really fun to watch too, because he is, yeah.
I mean, I think it was the combination of him and Charbonnet. Like Charbonnet's a good red zone back for that offense, in my opinion. So,
he is for sure. Okay, yeah, no, it was the Browns job, but yeah, Udinski pulled out of the Browns job, so I think y'all.
How do y'all feel about old boy getting a Pro Bowl?
Shador.
Shador?
Yeah.
I mean, if you've seen the tweet, because it showed you like obviously Drake made, but he going to the Super Bowl, so he not going to play. Then I think Mahomes was an alternate. He's hurt. And then they had two other quarterbacks that were alternates that they were hurt. So it's just like it's the process of elimination at the end of the day. I just think that's all it was.
What about Trevor Lawrence though?
I don't think so. So like they also go by votes, and apparently Trevor Lawrence just did not have enough Pro Bowl votes for some reason.
Wow. I forgot as the fan voted. Some of them spots is fan voted too. I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, so I'm about to pull up the tweet. That's going what I'm saying. Oh yeah, so like the initial Pro Bowl quarterbacks were Drake May, Josh Allen, and Justin Herbert. May, obviously, like I said, May going to Super Bowl. The other two, Josh Allen, they're saying he might need foot surgery, and Justin Herbert got that broken bone in his left hand. And then the next three quarterbacks are Bo Nix, Patrick Mahomes, and Daniel Jones. They're all hurt, and so that's how Shador got voted into being on the Pro Bowl roster as a replacement. But you do bring up a good point. Like Trevor Lawrence is nowhere in this tweet about him being on the Pro Bowl, which means he must have just not got enough votes.
Crazy work, my boy.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that, man.
Colorado fan base deep, man.
I guess so. I guess so.
School bus, man.
Yes, so. I mean, it's an interesting situation though. Just I thought like, a lot of people just talk about it like, man, that's a DEI. We kind of knew it, but
I mean, it's just circumstance.
Hey man, hold on real quick. Hey man, that nigga Antonio Brown, stop hating, bro. Stop hating with your bum ass. Okay? That's why you got CTE. You always hating. Why you worry about what that man got on his back? Weird nigga. All right, damn. You got your DEI Super Bowl and want to talk about people, man. Let that man be great, man. God damn. Dude, weird as hell, man. That shit pissed me off when I seen it, bro. That man sitting there enjoying his moment in his locker. You got goofy ass AB want to come out of nowhere talking about the man, this and that, gay this and gay that. Come on, man. Chill out. You a weird ass nigga anyways. I know you seen that shit, JMIK.
No, actually, I didn't. Be honest with
you didn't see the AB post about Stephon Diggs?
No.
I ain't gonna say the word, but he called him the F of the day. He said, "What kind of grown man got a cheetah back print or some shit? Cheetah tramp stamp."
I mean, that's that nigga back in his skin, bro. Whatever you want to do, that's that man business, man. I don't be.
It ain't even, bro, first off, it wasn't even a cheetah back print. First off, that's the first issue, right? It's literally clouds. So the nigga CTE was adding up when he looked at the picture in the first place. Weird nigga.
Yeah,
I don't like
I don't be getting involved. Like I personally don't be getting involved with dudes tattoo. Like whatever you want to tattoo on yourself, that's your business.
Yeah. What the hell? What? That man got to live with that for life. Why is that any of Antonio business? Matter of fact, if you wasn't such a, such a cancer, you probably still be in the league right now, my boy.
Yeah.
Probably still be collecting some checks, but everybody can't take their shirt off and run off the field.
I thought he was locked up.
Who?
I think he got arrested, but I think he posted bail or something like that.
He bailed out. Yeah, he bailed out.
I mean, the charge is kind of serious, though. I think it's attempted murder or something like that. So
yeah. I mean, listen, you seen the video?
yeah. It was from that UFC event, right?
Yeah, he was chasing Buddy with the scrap. He was chasing Buddy with the scrap.
I mean, but they did try to jump him though.
Yeah, I did. I mean,
yeah, but you have security, man.
I mean, he got attacked by like 3 people. So I'm just confused by all of this because they were in Florida, correct?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. So I mean, last I checked, that's stand your ground.
Yeah, stand your ground stops when they turn their back and run though. So stand your ground. He wouldn't have got charged if he pulled the fire and they took off running. He stood in position and you know what I mean, defended himself in that manner. But once they turned around and then you took off behind them, you no longer in the stand your ground law.
I mean, now if they say, all right, we're gonna be right back, that's a threat.
Nah, bro. Sir, have you seen the video, sir?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what they said.
They rah. he pulled a pistol out. They turned around and took off running like you knew it was over with. You know it wasn't no more. They ain't want to do nothing else.
I
And
mean,
then you took off
I mean,
behind them.
they did punch on him a little bit. It was 3 of them, so they
He
ain't
should have
running till he pulled.
listen. If he should have
Yeah.
when they was on him, he should have busted him right there. Would have been no more talking.
I don't know, dog. They let him. They know that he's a millionaire. They know he got a passport, and they still gave him bail. I think it's bullshit. I think it's just a way to, put him in the system
Now,
and harass
attempted
him.
murder in Florida, you can get bail in Florida for attempted murder. To be
Oh yeah,
honest,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, Florida do better.
Murder is the only like charge where they start. Hey, we don't want to let your ass out because you might kill somebody else.
Well, listen, he'll be all right, and if he ain't, I'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
So
straight.
that means we got to play against Brock Purdy and the 49ers in Florida next year. So they can let us out on bail after we try to kill y'all.
Oh, okay.
Hey, so he said
Never seen nobody. Hey Smitty, you ever seen somebody get killed with a slingshot? Because that's about the only weapons that the Giants got.
Nah, bro, I ain't never seen it, bro.
Well, yeah, me either.
Yeah.
Just like I haven't seen the Giants beat the 49ers in years. Jeez.
More recently than you seen a Super Bowl win.
That's okay. I don't need to see one when I got more than you.
You also got more appearances though, so like it is
Yeah.
what it is. Bro.
All right.
Who got the
And you
better
also
record,
and
Who
you
got
also
the
had
better
the
record?
I don't know, dog. You barely go, so I couldn't tell you.
Hey, 80%. Sir, I'm
Yeah.
80%.
Oh, okay.
What you been 6 times, Dre?
Wow.
Oh, that's
Well,
it. Dang.
5 times.
I got 5 wins. You got 5 appearances. Look at you.
Yeah. I thought he had more than that, to be honest.
I mean, well, they go like once every 16, 17 years. So, yeah.
Oh, so the back when they played Brady, that was an anomaly, right?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
they not the type of team that goes like they win the Super Bowl and then they contend for another one. They don't do that. Like they win the Super Bowl and they completely fall off. That's what they do.
That's cap.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah.
In 2008, the
Mhm.
New York Football Giants
Uh-huh.
were the best team in the NFL until Plaxico Cheddar bobbed himself.
Oh. So you were one and done that year? Because from my recollection, the only time that Eli Manning has ever advanced in the playoffs was the 2 times he won the Super Bowl. All the
He
other
was
times he
the
was one and
best
done.
team in the league
Oh.
until Plaxico Cheddar bobbed himself. Man.
Oh. Your team was that dependent on one player?
Damn sure
Oh.
was.
On a run first team? Interesting. It sounds like to me your team wasn't that good. What you think, Smitty? I mean, you've seen those losers more than I have, so.
Oh wait, we were the best
2008.
team in the
Hold on.
league, man.
I just hope that the Giants get to come up to Foxborough soon so that we can punch on y'all again.
A little get back, huh? A little get back.
Yeah,
Well,
get back.
Well, I mean, I did that in their house this year, so
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. We did beat them up in their house. And the 49ers did it too. Look.
You helped me.
Look us out here co-parenting.
So
Look at us out here co-parenting.
I appreciate it, man. I get the honor of being the Patriots next year.
no, I don't think you play us next year. Actually,
No, I said being you.
oh, well, I mean, and you got to do a little bit of something in free agency, man.
What's your money looking like?
Hey man, we can free up
What's your
some
money
money
look
if we really want to.
See, that's the difference. See, them boys didn't have to free up nothing. They just went out there and spent that
Well,
WAPO.
no, I mean next year we do. We got a lot of money on deck next year.
So you're gonna be
right now,
you're gonna
we
be
can free up
you're gonna beat them
whatever
in
we
2
want.
years. 2 years. So you still got
Nah,
you
man,
still got a down year
this
coming.
year. Nah.
I'm just trying to figure it out, man. All right. So 2026, 2027, you are competing.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted that on record. Just want to make sure that was on record. And you are competing for a playoff position, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I just wanted to make sure, then he'll come
my
back and be like,
memory
you just
serves
said
me
competing.
correct.
Then he'll be like, I was competing for the number one pick. You know what I mean? I just want to make sure.
No, I could have swore he said he was going to win the division. So I think making the playoffs is
I
huh?
will be the first or second in the NFC East next year.
Oh. So playoffs for sure. Like that's automatic. So we now we talking about seeds. So since you're winning the division, we're talking about one of the top 4 seeds, correct?
Either first or second in the division.
Oh, or second. Oh, okay. Shot himself a little bell, huh? Okay. All right.
Yeah, a
All right.
little bit of bell. He made sure he had
A
a little
little
bit
bit
of
of
bell.
bell.
I just know we ain't gonna be down at the bottom with the Commanders no more.
Really? Down with the
They ain't
Commanders.
gonna be at the bottom either.
Peace.
Why not?
Commanders done made the playoffs more recently than you, brother.
That's cool. They needed that certified. That was the first time they seen their team do anything since I was in elementary school.
I mean, somebody got to finish in last, man. Everybody can't be first and second.
Yeah, the Commanders finished in their last.
You got to talk to the Cowboys because they say they first or second in division next year. So,
and we was looking at their cap, man. They are over the cap, and they got people to pay, so they're gonna have to make some decisions before March 11th.
I mean, hell, if the Eagles don't get some damn help over there in the form of an OC.
Then you got like the season start tomorrow, my boy. Hey, I got plenty of time to find an OC, my guy.
Oh no, TikTok, man.
You got a lot of. You might want to be evaluating talent now for your talentless offense, because outside of Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterboo, and Malik Neighbors, it's pretty dehydrated over there, my boy.
Andrew Thomas.
I don't respect none of them.
Mm-hmm. You don't respect Andrew Thomas?
Yeah, a little bit. He been kind of in and out of the lineup. Ain't he been injured a little bit here lately?
I mean, a little bit, but he one of the best in the game.
What happened to that one dude y'all had? Evan Neal.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Mind your business.
What about that dude y'all had drafted? He a receiver. Jalen Hyatt. All right. Goddamn. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering, man. It's
Why you minding my business over there, man? What you got going on over there, man?
Well, you part of the NFC East, man. So anybody that's gonna be in here talk about they win, I gotta do a little research, man. Mm-hmm. What about that cornerback, man? He gonna have a better season this year than last year?
I actually do think he can be better under Denard Wilson.
Okay, because he looked like fool last year, no?
I mean, Denard Wilson, former DB, played at the University of Maryland. Yeah. They have that in common.
He coached James Bradbury to an All-Pro, so can't be too bad.
They're both from Maryland. If anybody can connect with him, I think Denard Wilson could be a guy that connects with Deontay Banks and it helps him get it together.
What about that safety you drafted? He all right? He doing all right?
Who came down?
No, you ain't drafted him. Hey, JB, you see that? He trying to duck, man. You know who I'm talking about, my boy. You know who I'm talking about, my boy. Come on, Dre.
I mean, there might be a team in front of you that might want to draft Caleb Downs.
Hey, JB, do you remember the safety they drafted like maybe a year, maybe 2 years ago?
Oh,
I can't remember his name.
The fuck is
you talking about Tyler Newman?
Yeah, Nubin. Yeah.
Oh, Nubin, that's his name. How he doing, man?
We're about to draft
Hey,
Kevin Jones.
This why I don't like when teams be like they finna punch on this and punch. You can't even talk about half your team in a confident conversation without me telling me to mind my business because some niggas is.
Well, I mean, you went to Jalen Hyatt. Like Jalen Hyatt. That's like if I ask you, what is Anaya Smith doing for you?
Injured. The hell? What do you mean? He messed his whole ankle up. He got hurt. He was out the whole season. He was on IR. What is he supposed to do on IR, my boy?
What about Will Shipley?
He's the backup running back.
I mean,
not that great though. He's more of a special team guy than anything. He be balling on special teams though. He just he don't need to be right now. His ability to run the ball is minimum. He's more of a receiving back, and that just ain't cutting it right now. So he is kick returner. He is the gunner on special team. Yeah, he's doing his job. He's doing whatever it takes to be on the field and not get cut. Sound good to me.
Can't say the same for Jalen Hyatt because he's out of here.
Jalen Hyatt gonna go somewhere and produce, man. In some sense.
He's gonna go somewhere and they're gonna let him run real fast.
Probably the XFL or something, man. He'll probably go to the XFL.
He's gonna be running straight.
Bro, when they told me that, I died laughing so bad, bro. It was like, yeah, he can run routes as long as they straight. What?
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
You know, we interviewed. Have you seen the clip of Jalen Hyatt when he was talking to the wide receiver coach at the combine? We was telling him, like, you know what they say about you, and he said, I think it's true. He was telling them basically like everybody think you can't run routes, and Hyatt was saying we can or I can. We just interviewed that guy to be our next OC. I don't think we're bringing him in to be the OC, but I did think it was funny seeing this Hyatt is still technically on the team, but he's out there. He out of there like Jalen out of the playoffs next year, man.
But yeah, we got some. What's the call that finally became official today? Mike McDaniels.
Oh yeah, he's for the Chargers. Yeah,
he officially signed it.
Yeah. He probably had no chance of getting that Raiders job. Is probably what it was. But in the OC cycle next. I mean, not the OC cycle, but the head coaching cycle next year. I mean, yeah, it'll be all right.
I do have one question for y'all though. Out of all of the teams that made the playoffs this year, who are two that you see regressing next year and missing the playoffs? Because everybody can't make it every year.
I mean, we're gonna give you the answer that we give every year, man. People gonna say the Steelers every year, man. Their name stay in this kind of conversation.
Steelers, Bills.
Carolina.
That's
Bills.
my two for the AFC. Oh, we doing AFC, NFC. Oh shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah, it's probably. I'm gonna go with the same one as Carolina and the Bills.
See, the funny thing enough, I think Carolina on the rise. To be fun, not to be funny, but on the AFC side, I'm gonna go Steelers. Yeah, this is tough, man. On the AFC side, though, someone ain't gonna make it though. I'm gonna go Steelers and Jags. Jags got to show me because man, like the Jags be having these seasons where they be balling out, and then the next year they, like the shit fall apart.
Yeah, are they going to be able to retain E10? Because
that's an open question.
Yeah, we talked about Josh Allen hiding behind the run game. Trevor Lawrence hid behind the run game this year too.
Yeah, and then on the NFC side, I'm gonna go to Packers. Man, the Packers been holding on to this 7th seed for too long.
Boy, how you
Mm.
knew JMIK? How you knew who I was picking?
Oh, I forgot about them.
Packers been
I,
holding on
I
to that too long, man. Like one of these years, you're just not gonna make it.
and I expect Detroit to bounce back.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I like Carolina's progression. I think they're gonna be a better team next year. This is tough, man.
Who was the 7th
right
seed
now,
this year?
I got a team.
7th seed was the Packers and the Chargers. But I feel like the Chargers were hurt. So I feel like the Chargers are gonna be better
Yeah,
next
I
year.
think the Chargers gonna get better.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
especially
right
with
now,
Mike
I just like
McDaniels.
the Packers right now.
You don't think the Texans can miss the playoffs next year?
I think
Not with that defense, dog.
Nah,
Yeah, I get it with that defense, but with that quarterback,
I mean, they just gotta get a running game, man.
I mean, bro,
Uh,
you saw them carry his ass this year,
yeah,
and they gonna be healthier.
At some point, that's not gonna keep working. That's all I'm
Hey,
saying.
Tom, I like that. Tom said, I don't believe Detroit is going to bounce back. I believe Green Bay is going to have a lot of motivation after that Chicago loss.
I mean,
Look, did it take the Chicago loss? They didn't win a game. The last time they won a football game was December 7th. So, like, how much more motivation did you need to win a football game?
and we talked about this already. LaFleur's first 2 years, NFC Championship. Then it was divisional, no playoffs, divisional wild card. If this trend continues, this might be it for them because they're 100% trending downward.
Yeah. But I think, I don't even know, man. They're in a tough situation too. Like draft pick, you obviously gave some up to Dallas. You gave some comp to Dallas. You obviously gave, Micah a nice deal. So your finances is a little stretched out. I mean, so your offseason probably not going to be an abundant offseason. You probably going to 1 or 2 pieces here and there, but I don't know, man.
Now
Like,
we're at the part where they probably gonna have to make a decision on Jordan Love. You know what I'm saying? Because they did make him the highest paid quarterback in NFL history. And once they start restructuring him, they kind of hitching themselves to that wagon.
Well, I mean, he wasn't a problem in the playoffs. Like, he had a good playoff game. I just think it's the defense. Like, they need more passers, they need better corners.
Damn, they got a lot of free agents too.
See, and that's the thing, JMIK, what you said. He wasn't a problem in that playoff game, but in too many, he has been.
I mean, and you can only go off of recent memory. And recent memory was, he was good. So that's all I could go off of. Like, they need, like I said, they need better corners and they need a better pass rush. Well, when Micah comes back, the pass rush should get better. I'd advise them to draft more DNs and more corners and see what happens.
So I have a serious question for y'all though, because what I said about the Texans before. If you're the Texans, do you pick up the 5th-year option for CJ?
I mean, it's only going to be 20-something million.
They have to make that decision this year. Like, they have until May 1st to make that decision.
I probably would, because it's not like you're going to be giving him $40 million. Like, he's not going to be making that kind of money. So I probably just pick it up.
It would be about $26.5 million.
Yeah, I would just pick it up.
I mean, you kind of in a tough spot, dog, because Jacksonville felt like they found their guy. Tennessee felt like they found their guy, and if Daniel Jones recovers fully from that injury, they feel like they found their guy. So they're kind of in the pickle, brother.
God damn, the Hornets are beating the brakes off the 76ers. God damn.
Whew. Feels so great.
But I feel like,
man, they beat by 50 in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Jeez. But
Mind
nah,
your
I mean,
business. Yeah, I gotta mind your business, man. Just,
I mean, but I
damn,
mean,
man.
You got a lot of nerve, brother.
Man.
You got a lot of nerve.
and what you a 76er fan or something?
Huh? Nah, I'm just saying, man. I gotta mind your business, man.
Man, I mean, the Eastern Conference is my business. But nah, but
Well,
like,
first of all, that's my business.
have you seen the way y'all bums been playing lately?
I mean, look, we just try not to peak too early, man.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
When it comes to Love, like paying him 28 million, when you look at the landscape of the quarterback market, 28 million really ain't nothing to pay somebody, honestly. So I mean, I would pay that, and then if he has a bad season this year, you know, you gotta draft someone else. You just want 28 million and just go about your business.
The thing is,
Uh,
though, have you seen enough from CJ to where you feel like he could, or he is your franchise quarterback?
I
Like,
don't
are
know
you
about all,
building around CJ right now?
I don't know about all that, but I see enough where I could pay him 28 million for 1 year. I see enough for that.
But it's more, it's bigger than that though, because how many first round quarterbacks actually play their last year on that 5th-year option?
Yeah, but that 5th-year option won't be coming until after the 4th year, which is next year. So that's what I'm saying. I'll watch him play. If he plays well, then
I know y'all keep saying it, but I think they paying that man.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
know about the
He's gonna want
contract.
the
The 5th-year
money.
option for sure. They're picking that
I
up.
don't think it's gonna be crazy, but I think they're gonna pay him, bro. Like they're going to tie his semblance of success to his money, bro. They're gonna be like, he came in, what was he, 3-0 in the first round, wild card, 4-0, whatever, blah blah blah. They're gonna make an excuse to pay him, bro.
He's literally had 1 good year, man.
Yeah, but them playoff, you know how them playoff wins work, JMIK. We watched Daniel Jones get paid off of a fucking playoff win. Let's be real now.
Yeah, but the Daniel Jones, you could make the argument when they beat the Vikings, that was him. Like literally every year the Texans have won a playoff game, his defense has scored in said game.
mm-hmm.
You can't point to me the game that a playoff game they won because CJ Stroud was on the field.
So basically, you're saying
that's our argument, though, right?
Huh?
I said that'll be our argument why he shouldn't get paid, but they're gonna use another.
That's not mine. Those are the facts. Every game they've won, that defense have scored in every game that they've won. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't point me to a game where you could say CJ Stroud won them that playoff game. There's not one. He's only won 3.
So is this year 3, right?
Yeah, he just finished year 3.
Okay, so in 3 in 3 playoff appearance in 3 years, they've had 3 wins and 3 losses. In those 3 wins, that defense scored 5 touchdowns.
Yep, that's
what about that Browns game though?
The Browns game they scored 2.
But I'm saying no. I'm saying he played. I think that was his best playoff game, right? 16 for 21, 274, 3 touchdowns, no turnovers.
I mean, well, you said 16 for 24. That's a little light.
Yeah,
See, he threw 21 passes and they won.
Yeah, but I still think the defense performed well against that Browns. Like I'm saying, every wild card round game they played, that defense has shut down the other offense. To the fact where CD didn't have to do a lot for them to win.
He didn't really. He played. I mean, he had a lot of pass attempts against the Chargers that year, but he was 1-1.
Chargers were dominated by that tech. Because I still remember that.
No, no, I'm saying. I said he played bad because I mean he got 282, but he 1 for 1. He got 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
And then the Steelers game this year where he turned over the ball 4 times.
Crazy work.
I hadn't even got there yet. You know what I mean? I was just going to
defense shut down the Steelers offense completely.
That game against Kansas City, he didn't get no yards. I mean, no touchdowns at all.
Yes, I'm
just with Pittsburgh and then Patriots. Shit.
I mean, every divisional game that they played, that offense has looked terrible. For whether it was the Patriots, whether it was the Ravens, and then I forgot who his third loss came to. I think it might have been. No, it wasn't the Bills. Who was the third? It might have been the Bengals, maybe. Well, no, the Bengals, they made the playoffs in 3 years. I just can't. I forgot who the third loss came to 3 years ago. It might have been the Raiders twice. A matter of fact.
I just know this, man. Going into this fourth season, I don't want shit about the coordinators, dog. You
I
know,
mean,
that shouldn't be a defense that he hasn't seen yet. That shouldn't be a look that he hasn't seen yet. He was drafted number two, was it 2 or 3?
2.
Okay. At some point in time, you need to show some level of elevation. Okay.
This right now, they're gonna pay Will Anderson once the new league year starts. He getting
Without a doubt.
So
without a doubt.
Worry about that. So just
yeah.
That's,
He gonna have to show something, man.
Though. But that's the issue, though. Like, he's gonna want his money, right? Because his agent, and from his side, he's gonna say, "We made the playoffs 3 times,"
and they're gonna say, "Not because of you."
And I got 3 wins.
And they're gonna be
not because of you.
They're not gonna say not because of you.
But he's gonna want to get paid after this year. Like, I don't see it working.
And I'll shoot you like a Sam Darnold.
I mean, he could want whatever he wants, but that don't mean you're worth that.
But how often do we see a first round quarterback, especially a guy taken that high, not get the extension?
Bryce ain't got no extension yet either.
Baker Mayfield ain't getting no extension.
This is the offseason where we're gonna see if they give Bryce one too.
I mean, because they
got
both got
that same
the same
question answer.
Listen,
Yeah, they got that same question answer.
Yeah.
Bryce Young may not have had the same level of success, but I'll say this much, man. I've seen him done close to the same with way less.
I mean, he's performed with a team that when he came to the league, that team was shit. And then starting, that team is just now getting talent on that team. And he took them to the playoffs with a team that a lot of people didn't think that they were even going to make the playoffs this year. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just on your position. You might want to get paid. It just might not be your time.
And you might get paid. You just might not get paid what you think you're worth. And that's all right. You know, go out there, perform, and show them that you are worth that. That's what you do.
Because if I'm the Texans, I'm gonna give him. If you want a deal right now, I'll give you the Sam Darnold deal. I'll give you that deal, but I'm not giving you more than 35, 40 million a year. Because I just don't think he deserved it. He had a good rookie year. After that, I mean, like the stats might show that and stat wise it's similar, but if you watch the play, the play don't look the same.
Honestly, though, I think if you can get a quarterback in that 35 to 40 range going forward, I think that's going to be like the sweet spot. So, like, would you take that if you're CJ Stroud? No, there's no way.
I would bet if I'm CJ, I would just bet on myself and just play well this year, and then I get a bigger deal. But it's a risk. If you don't play well, you might not get that deal.
Yeah, but if you play well, then you have a bad playoff game, and you're gonna hold the bad playoff game against him because if he played well the rest of the year, like, what are we gonna do there?
CJ was this year. He didn't look good in the regular season either. The problem was he went out with a concussion for 3 weeks, and Davis Mills came in. And a lot of people don't want to tell you this, but Davis Mills looked better in that offense than he did.
Mm.
So, and I'm not saying Davis Mills is better, but he just looked better in the offense. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, CJ got to show them something. He got to get in the gym this offseason and really develop his game. Because I just don't think he's gotten better from year to year. And I don't want to pay a quarterback that has not gotten better year to year. I don't want to pay a quarterback that's gotten worse year to year.
I mean, it's kind of hard to get better, JMIK, when you're running around in Japan throwing interceptions to sumo wrestlers and stuff like that. Like, how you supposed to get better doing that?
And then you can't blame the OC this year because it'll be the same OC that you had this year going into next, and the organization said that they're keeping him, so they like Nick Caley. So I mean, CJ sometimes as a quarterback, man, you got to make the people around you look better. not just the receivers and the running backs and the line, but your OC too. So like I said, he need to get in the gym and he need to do some work. He need to get better. And I don't see why he can't. Like, CJ got talent. Like, he just got to play up to that talent.
Yeah, but he might have regressed for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, to me,
Can't keep shooting the bell for. We seen the regression. I mean, year to year it looks worse and worse. I mean, shit.
And they tried to blame Slowick. They said Slowick was the problem. Now the Dolphins hired Slowick as their OC. So obviously Slowick ain't that bad.
But y'all got anything else for the people before we get out of here?
That's it.
All right. Well, hey, man, we appreciate all y'all for tapping in. If you haven't yet, hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment, go to the YouTube. Go to the Twitter, CheckDown NFL CFB. Follow us there, man. Follow all of us in the comments. Our apps and the CFB chat app is in there. Follow the community, man. And we'll see you soon, man. We'll see you soon. So keep that notification bell on so you don't miss nothing. We out.
This is the check down. No fluff. No filters. Just football.